Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. Or all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. Thank you all. Welcome, welcome. This is a great tune from Bye Bye Birdie. There are chicks just ripe for some kissing, and I mean to kiss me a few. All the girls don't know what they're missing. Well, I've got a lot of living to do, and there's wine all ready for tasting, and there's Cadillacs all shiny and new. Gotta move, 'cause time is wasting. I've got a lot of living to do. Well, there's music to play, places to go, and people to see. Everything for you and me. Life's a ball, if only you know it, and it's all just waiting for you. You're alive, so come on and show it. Well, there's such a lot of living to do. Say hello to the band. That's Ogie. Rodell. Well, there's music to play, places to go, and people to see. Everything for you and me. Life's a ball, if only you know it. And it's all just waiting for you. You're alive, so come on and show it. There's such a lot of living, such a lot of living, got a lot of living to do. Thank you. So great to see you all here tonight. Thank you for coming to my show. This is going to be a bunch of Broadway tunes. I think you'll recognize almost all of them. I hope they're the big hits for you. I can't see you guys back there in the cheap seats, but I hope you're having a good time back there too. Yeah, you guys are okay? So this next song is such a famous song, they wrote a Broadway musical for it. It was a big, big hit before it went to Broadway, and it went to Broadway, I think, in 2019 or 2020, something like this. Of course, you'll all recognize it. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it in old New York. If I can, I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. My little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap, cream of the crop at the top of the list. My little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Whew. My goodness. Thank you. Okay, so the other night I mentioned that I had spent the month of November recording a new Neil Diamond record. So the next couple of tunes, we're going to have to catch my breath after that. The next couple of tunes we're going to do are from a Neil Diamond Broadway musical that was called A Beautiful Noise. Did anyone see A Beautiful Noise on Broadway? 3 of you, that's why it closed. Terrible, terrible. But I'll keep it alive tonight with a couple of songs of Neil's. I've become a huge fan. I grew up listening to his music, but I'd never sung it until just these last couple of months. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tune. Hello again, hello. I just called to say hello. I couldn't sleep at all tonight, and I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello, my friend, hello. I just called to let you know I think about you every night when I'm here alone and you're there at home. Hello. Well, lately it's been crazy, and maybe I'm to blame, but I put my heart above my head. We've been through it all, and you love me just the same. And when you're not there, I just need to hear. Hello, my friend, hello. It's good to need you so. Well, it's good to love you like I do, and to feel this way when I hear you say hello. Hello, my friend, hello. I just called to let you know I think about you every night, and I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello. Thank you. So when I was doing the recording in November, I listened to a fair amount of Neil Diamond interviews, talking about the songs he wrote, why he wrote them, and because I really had a problem with this one. I love the song, but the lyrics were a little strange for me, like I'll have a good time with the poor man's lady, and oh, my rosy child, you're this and that and whatever. And I thought, what is this song about? So apparently, I believe he was in a very cold town in Canada on tour, and there were more men than women in the town. And so at the end of the night, at the bars or wherever out and about, there were always a handful of leftover men because there weren't enough women. And so to go around, that sounds terrible, but maybe it's even worse when I tell the story. Anyway, so there weren't enough couples, and so there were a lot of single men, and they would go to the convenience store and buy the cheapest bottle of sparkling rosé. So Cracklin' Rosie is a bottle of cheap wine. Let's go, boys. Oh, Cracklin' Rosie, get on board. We're gonna ride till there ain't no more to go. flow. And Lord, don't you know, we'll have me a time with a poor man's lady, hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along. Maybe a song to sing when I want. No need to say please to no man for a happy tune. Oh, I love my Rosie child. She got a way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Crackin' Rosie, you're a guitar woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming. So come on to me, girl, our song keeps going on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackin' Rosie, make me a smile. Even if it lasts for an hour, that's alright, 'cause we got all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions, yeah. Oh, I love my Rosie child. She got a way to make me happy. You and me will go in style. Crackin' Rosie, you're a store-bought woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming. So come on with me, girl, our song keeps going on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackin' Rosie, make me a smile. Even if it lasts for an hour, that's alright, 'cause we got all night to set the world right. No need to say please to no man for a happy tune. Yeah, Cracklin' Rosie. Okay, now we're gonna get dramatic. It's okay? The theater is a dramatic world. So we're going to have a little drama now. How many of y'all saw that little pre-show movie I put up there? Only 2 of you. Okay. Well, there was a picture of me when I was 7 years old singing Send in the Clowns. It's the first song I sang in public. I was in the 2nd grade, and it was at our talent show in Jefferson City, Missouri. We lived there for 1 year on our way to Kansas. And this is about how well I understood lyric interpretation as a 7-year-old. The lyric in the beginning of the song is, "Isn't it rich, are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in mid-air." So I asked my sister if she would do a balance beam routine behind me to be in mid-air. I thought that's what it meant. Some years later, in 1995, I had the very, very good fortune of watching Dame Judi Dench perform the role in A Little Night Music on the West End. Changed my life to watch this woman sing this song and make sense of this song. Let me tell you quickly what the song is. The term in the play, in the musical, there's an older actress who was played by Judi Dench, who's been running around doing whatever she wants to her whole life, in love with one man, but having as many as she wants. Toward the end of her career, she decides that she's ready to settle down, and she comes and she finds this man, and he's married to someone else. So she's devastated, and Sondheim's brilliance in writing this song, the term "send in the clowns" is something that happens in a rodeo or a bullfight, not a bullfight, a rodeo or a circus when something goes wrong. And they send in the clowns to distract the audience from the pain. This is Send in the Clowns. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in mid-air. Send in the clouds Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. But where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I'd start opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love farce? It's my fault, I fear. See, I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Quick, send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. But where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year. Thank you. Isn't that a pretty song? Okay, so some like it, some don't, but the good thing about what's happening on Broadway these days is just about every song in the world finds its way to make it on Broadway, either in a jukebox musical or in a show like Moulin Rouge. So this is a beautiful old Elton John tune that got stuck into that musical. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I were a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off some moss. See a few of these verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. Excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean is that yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Thank you, Elton John. I love him. Okay, now, oh my goodness. Okay. So, I know, you see that and you just think drama. Drama. Okay, before I sing this next song, would you please turn up the house lights? I just want to ask a quick question. Anybody, men, women, who served in any capacity in the armed forces in your country, would you please stand up so we can recognize you? Oh, good. Good, good, good. God bless you all. Thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping the world free and peaceful. My grandfather landed on Utah Beach day 3 and survived to 99 healthy years. Yes, he just passed away about 1.5 years ago in June, but a happy, happy old man. It was he had a great life. And my father served in Vietnam, which is why I was born in Okinawa, my sister and I. So I appreciate all of your service, and I'd like to dedicate, you can turn the house lights off now because these people are so pretty, they're distracting me. Except I can barely see the people in the cheap seats. It's okay, you guys. Oh, I hear you, though. You're mighty back there. And you, too. You're mighty back there. It sounds like they're on another ship. I don't mean that. I'm so glad that you're back there. So, anyway, I like to dedicate this next song from Les Miserables. It's the prayer from Les Miserables. It's called Bring Him Home. And I'd like to dedicate it to all of the men and women around the world, on any side of any battle, who are fighting for peace and country and whatever they're fighting for. This is my sincere, deepest wish, that they all come home. God on high, hear my prayer in my need. he's afraid, let him rest. Heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He's so young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give, let him be. Please let him live. And if I die, let me die. Please let him live. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him Thank you. I want to thank my friends Faith and Rick and Robbie for this towel. Isn't that so sophisticated? It's Christmas colors. I like it. I don't care if you like it. I like it. Okay. Now we're going to do a little... everybody doing okay? Okay, because we have 3 more of these finales coming, some drama finales. You ready for them? Okay, let's give them some La Mancha drama. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. Thank you. Okay, so before I get into some Jekyll and Hyde, y'all want to hear a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde? I'm going to tell you guys a couple of stories. This is the part of the show I like to call, but the show must go on. These are things that have happened in shows I'm in, and holy crap, the show must go on. Okay. So how many of you guys have seen the musical Jesus Christ Superstar? You have to clap because I can't see your little hands. We're not in grade school. You don't have to raise your hands at me. So Jesus Christ Superstar, we can all agree it's a pretty important plot point that Jesus dies on the cross in Jesus Christ Superstar. No matter what your faith is, your belief, it's in that musical, it's a pretty important plot point that Jesus dies on the cross. So we were in Oklahoma City. I was playing the role of Pontius Pilate, and Jesus is up on the cross, singing whatever it is he sings. I don't know the show that well, but anyway, he's up there singing on the cross, and the cross starts going like this. So Jesus jumped off the cross and refused to get back on without a rehearsal, but we had a full house. So we quick made a decision to skip right to the resurrection. That's Jesus Christ Superstar. Another time, when I was doing Jekyll and Hyde on Broadway, I was what's called a swing. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it means I played almost every part in the damn show. Can I say damn? I'm sorry, in the darn show. Anyway, I had 11 different roles that I covered in that show. And most of them I went on for often. This one I only went on for once, and let me tell you why. So you can see I have this towel up here because not only does my face sweat, my hands sweat when I'm singing, like drip water. Don't say, "Aw, it's okay." She's like, "Aw, I'm okay now, ma'am. I'm okay." So this particular role, it was my job in the chorus of this role to run on stage with two other dudes, and Jekyll has just killed the leading lady, Lucy. He's just stabbed her in the back and pushed her to the floor, so she's laying dead on the floor. And it's my job to run in, because she's dead. She has to get off stage somehow. I have to run in, pick her up, put her on a cart, and then the three of us wheel her off. Well, first you run in, and we all have to make this face like, oh, poor Lucy's dead. You don't say that, you just make that face. And then I pick her up, put her on the cart. So, Lucy is wearing a sleeveless nightgown. And she's dead on the floor. And I'm nervous as hell because I'd never played this part before, or again. So I run on stage with my other two comrades. We run on stage, we make that face, and then I bend down to pick her up. I bend down and I slide my sweaty hands under her bare armpits, and she goes, "Oh!" This is on Broadway with a full house. She came back to life. That's not part of this is not Jesus Christ Superstar. There's no resurrection in Jekyll and Hyde. Anyway, so those are my two stories. I can't keep talking because, yeah, you can clap if you want. So I say that story particularly as a prelude to, this is the big 11 o'clock number from Jekyll and Hyde. This is the moment. This is the moment, this is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I've faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, death or the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I'll always recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. Woo! Oh my goodness. This is like singing 6 Broadway shows all in one night. Thank you, you're sweet. You just want me to take my clothes off. I know you. I know you. I know you. I was a good Chippendale. That's another story. Okay, so that's so nice they put that here. I have a record. I have actually 2 records out there. They're CDs now, but I call them records. After the show tonight, I'm going to be in the shop just down the hall with a table set up. If you want to come take a selfie with me, if you want to come get a hug, if you want to come buy a CD, I'll sign it for you. There's also a Christmas CD out there called Winter's Heart that has a bunch of Christmas songs. But this has all these favorites, Imagine and Send in the Clowns, Hallelujah, whatever you want. Anyway, so meet me after the show. We have to be quick because the shop's probably already closed. But anyway, I'm going to be over there with a table and some hugs. Hugs are free, selfies are free, CDs are $1,000 each. Let's see what else. Before we leave, I want to thank this wonderful band. Ogie on piano, Rodell on guitar, Joey on bass, Elmer on drums, Luna, of course, that's Luna. We all have to thank Luna. Also, I want to thank, please, the backstage staff, the sound people, the light people, all of my new friends up there. We have Terry, we have Compassion, we have May, we have Neville, and we have Roland. Please give them a great big round of applause. I want to thank Philip for allowing me to come and share this stage and be here with all of you guys. They've had such wonderful vocalists and singing this whole cruise. I feel very blessed to be a part of the team here. So thank you for having me, Philip. And thank you, Captain Eric, for keeping us safe. Strangely enough, I didn't see many people doing the ocean motion this week. He did a good job steering this ship through. Don't you agree? Yes, good. Okay, so as we get into the last song, this is a favorite tune of mine, written by Peter Allen. The Broadway musical it's from is called A Boy from Oz, starring none other than Wolverine himself, Hugh Jackman. He's not here, so you don't have to clap. She's clapping like he's going to walk out on stage. No, it's just me, ma'am. Unbelievable. It's the same one who was so sad about my sweaty hands. Unbelievable. I've dealt with all of this. Okay, anyway, so this is one of my favorite tunes. It's my sincere wish to all of you. There's a line in the song that says a couple times, it's so hard to say goodbyes when there's so much left unspoken in your eyes. And honestly, I've had the best time having lunches and dinners and drinks and hallway chats with new friends on board. I love you all, I appreciate you all, and I hope to see you again somewhere around this little world. Thank you for celebrating with me tonight. God bless you all, and one more time, please, for this band. Once before I go, I want you to know that I would do it all again. I'm sure we'd make the same mistakes, but we could make it through the pains and joys and aches we knew back then. I would do it all. I'd do it all again before I go. I want you to know that I look back with no regrets. And when our luck was wearing thin and we were down and out, we still came back to win against all bets. Now when I look back, I still have no regrets. And it's so hard to say goodbyes when there's so much that's left unspoken in your eyes. But unless I spread my wings again, I'm afraid I'll never soar. So hang on to the memories and hold me close once more. Once more, just once before I go. I want you to know that I have loved you all along. And even when we're far apart, I only need to feel you living in my heart. And I'll be strong. I love you just the way I've loved you all along. And it's so hard to say goodbyes when there's so much that's left unspoken in your eyes. But unless I spread my wings again, I'm afraid I'll never soar. So kiss me for the last time and hold me close once more. Once more, just once before I go. I want you to know that I've loved you all along. And even when we're far apart, I only need to feel you living in my heart. And I'll be strong. You are the light that shines on me. You always were and you'll always be. So I had to let you know just this once, just this once before I go.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Douglas Ladner. And one more time, that's our wonderful Viking Neptune band. Give it up for the delightful Douglas Ladner. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us.